Tom, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you, Senora.
Of course. All right, folks. Now we are going to hear from Congressman August Pfluger. Now his daughters were actually evacuated from Camp Mystic when all of this flooding began, and he's been in San Angelo the last few days and shared this message with us. Exactly. Well, speaking of people who needed help, there were plenty of people who stepped up. Now we want to kind of shift the focus to some good news. We actually have a story here where so many people and organizations came together 2 months after the catastrophic flooding that happened on July 4th across the Concho Valley that destroyed more than 12,000 structures. Dozens of residents from the area were invited to what they believed was a meet and greet with Governor Abbott, but it turned into so much more. 1 year ago this week, San Angelo was forever changed by a devastating flood. Record rainfall over the 4th of July holiday caused widespread damage, forcing hundreds of families from their homes and claimed one life. More than 14 inches of rain fell across North San Angelo and parts of Tom Green County on that day. The flood damaged about 1,000 structures and took the life of 62-year-old Tanya Berwick. On Sunday, the United States Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy visited the San Angelo Regional Airport to discuss the pilot shortages across the nation. A 22-year-old San Angelo man is in police custody after barricading himself inside a North San Angelo home last night. Police arrived Thursday afternoon at the home in the 4200 block of Bowie near Lakeview High School. Officers had 2 felony warrants for the arrest of 22-year-old Michael Escobedo on aggravated robbery and robbery charges. Thanks, Chase. Okay, everybody, I have good news. Gracie the giraffe has been found, partly thanks to Concho Aviation out of Sterling City. She was located about 4 miles south of the ranch she went missing from, and they took to the sky to find her, and they found her. They brought her back, and she is safe. There you go. In a press conference on Thursday morning, San Angelo Police Chief Travis Griffith said the 31-year-old woman confessed to shooting, stabbing, and dismembering her 34-year-old boyfriend.
Detectives located bloody clothing that appeared to be fresh, and they also located a large portion of carpet that also had blood on it.
Chief Griffith said at this time, investigators believe the homicide took place on June 23rd, and they began their investigation on the morning of June 24th. They are investigating multiple locations. After getting a search warrant, the suspect, Audrey Troncoso, was arrested at a home in the 1400 block of Parker Street in San Angelo. Investigators believe that is where the homicide occurred. Their investigation also led them to a dumpster that was at an apartment complex on Baker Street. That dumpster was picked up on a normal trash collection route and taken to the landfill.
As the search continued at the landfill, portions of the victim's remains were located there.
Chief Griffith said that there's still much more to investigate, and they will release more information as the case progresses. Chief Griffith also stated that this investigation began due to an anonymous tip through Crime Stoppers, and this is, quote, one of the most violent crimes in recent memory. Reporting in San Angelo, I'm Senora Scott. Its armored capability is rated to take multiple .50 caliber rounds, and it's got state-of-the-art technology to keep both law enforcement and citizens safe. Multiple law enforcement agencies, ranging from the local to the federal level, began investigating a drug trafficking ring centered in San Angelo in December of 2024. An 18-month effort, all culminating on May 28th of this year as 9 law enforcement agencies participated in Operation Concho Valley Shakedown.
The group we targeted was importing large quantities of methamphetamine, cocaine, heroin, and deadly fentanyl.
According to Ryan Raybould, the United States Attorney for the Northern District of Texas, the drug trafficking ring spanned from Del Rio to Midland to Llano County and even resulted in at least 1 arrest in Abilene.
A federal grand jury this month charged 24 drug dealers in a high-volume drug conspiracy. The Tom Green County District Attorney's Office pursued charges against another 24 offenders for other felony and misdemeanor offenses related to the operation.
Raybould said in this operation alone, more than 35,890 grams of methamphetamine, more than 300 grams of cocaine, and 10 firearms were seized. Miguel Madrigal, the DEA special agent in charge for the region, including the Concho Valley, said drugs are a root cause of many other crimes.
These drugs fuel addiction, breed violence, and destroy families.
Tom Green County Sheriff Nick Hanna echoed those sentiments, also addressing the mental health issues that drug usage can cause. Hanna also stated he was on site for some of the arrests and spoke with the residents in those areas.
What we saw when we got to these houses was we made quite an impact on the neighborhoods, and I want to tell you the reception we got. My part was very little, but I was there, and the reception we received from the neighbors, even in those early hours, was one of gratitude and one of thanks.
According to law enforcement, the suspects were arrested and initially taken to a federal building in San Angelo, then were transferred to detention facilities across West Texas. The FBI was also part of this operation, and Terrence Gass, acting assistant special agent in charge, stated that drug trafficking is not the only crime their office is investigating.
The FBI is focusing on violent crime in San Angelo area, including drug trafficking, crimes against children, aggravated assaults and robberies, and illegal firearm activity.
All of the law enforcement agencies present at the press conference reiterated the same message. This is only the beginning of a crackdown on criminals in West Texas. Reporting in San Angelo, I'm Senora Scott.
He will leave, go to Mexico, and he will come back here next year.
In Cristobal, Texas, the hummingbird population outnumbers the humans by the thousands.
Number 68.
But it makes for the perfect setting to study these small yet resilient creatures.
My pliers are specialized so that they cannot crush the leg of the bird.
Charles and Nancy Floyd, longtime bird researchers, have both state and federal permits to ban black-chinned hummingbirds for research. In Cristobal alone, they say they've handled about 30,000 hummingbirds and 10,000 birds of other species.
We have probably 20,000 records of hummingbirds from this place.
The Floyds are gathering information like age, weight, and measurements of the birds.
What we call site fidelity. It's when birds come back to the same place, breed the same place.
All of our data is sent to the bird banding lab in Laurel, Maryland, which is part of the Department of Interior.
The oldest returning bird they've had up to this point was 11 years and 6 months old. The returning birds love this part of Texas for the large trees, seclusion, and to feast on aphids and other small insects, the majority of their diet. There's also another mission.
They come up here to breed every year.
This is one of the largest breeding grounds for black-chinned hummingbirds in the state.
So many people, they don't take the time to see nature and to study it and enjoy it, and they're missing out big time.
Kathy Brown and her husband Dan own the land. Dan's family first bought the place in 1927. In 1996, Dan was approached by Texas Parks and Wildlife.
They were trying to start the concept of nature tourism.
Dan had an idea, took a chance, and it worked like a charm.
He built the observation room that's right here and built the first cottage right here, the Hummer House.
This bed and breakfast was an instant hit, and on Saturday mornings, April through July, people come from all over to sit in the observation room.
We've had guests from England, from Japan, Germany.
Kathy, Dan, and their team of volunteers, most of which are former educators, hope their guests leave with a greater appreciation for conservation. Their overall goal is to inspire people
to develop a love and a respect for nature.
In Cristobal, Texas, I'm Senora Scott. Hey everybody, I'm Senora Scott.
Senora is a native Texan and former ranch kid who works for the CBS and NBC television stations in San Angelo. She's covered a variety of noteworthy events across the state and the nation, all the way from San Diego to Washington, D.C. She's also served as a panelist and speaker at many universities to share her adventures and inspire future journalists. Hello, Senora, and welcome to our telethon team.
Thank you so much, Charlie. It is so wonderful to be part of this awesome team. And speaking of awesome, I've got Linda Freisack here, who has been a supporter Another fantastic performance by Aaron Watson. I'm here in the auction hall with Angie Lane, Director of Hospice Services. Hello, you look so beautiful tonight.
Kind of reconnect with everybody, so we love it.
Definitely, and it speaks to the importance of local news.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Senora, you know better than probably anybody the stories that we get to help share.
Let's talk a little bit about how the funds from the Children's Miracle Network, Telethon, and the fundraising efforts all year long affect you and the department. Okay, everyone, we have just been blown away by your generosity, but we still need you. If you're still on the fence, considering whether or not you should donate, we've shown you a bunch of stories. We're going to show you more throughout the night. We're going to have more interviews. You're going to hear directly from Shannon's staff, the doctors, and the kiddos who have received some treatments, their parents. There is a lot to cover tonight, so please stay with us. Right now, we are going to give you an update on how much has been raised so far. We are so excited. Are you ready? Because we're ready. Here we go. $116,274.37. Guys, y'all are making such a huge difference in the lives of people across the Concho Valley. Again, give us a call, 325-747-8385. And of course, you can donate online. It is safe. You've got that QR code on your screen. You can scan it at any time. But right now, we're going to check in with Delane. Thanks, Randy and Carolyn. Now, like I said earlier, I'm always trying to take a trip somewhere, and you can basically have your home on wheels. We've got 2 campers up for bid in the sports and recreation section. And if you like some adventure, check out this 4x4 right here. Now, these are just a few of the fabulous items that you can bid on. Again, in the sports and recreation category, download that hand bid app and place those bids today. Coming up next, we're going to hear from fan favorite Jake Hooker. He's here with his band, The Outsiders. We'll hear more from Jake coming up.